Hi, my name's Alyssa Austin, and I decided to research the child life specialist because out of all the things that I read about, that's what interested me the most. And basically, a child life specialist is someone that helps give comfort to the family and the patient through traumatic experiences. Um, Most commonly, you think of them as being in hospitals because that's where they started out, but you can also find them in the court system, at schools, at outpatient facilities, just any regular type of doctor office, and surprisingly, funeral homes. That's one I would never have thought. I don't know how many, but it says that's where some of them are. And the typical stressors of the job is, of course, having to stay positive and not let your emotions get the best of you because you may be working with kids as young as, uh, well, really infants from any age. And so that can be stressful because you can't let your emotions get the best of you. You can't cry. You have to stay positive for the family and the patients, and you have to always be the rainbow of hope, I guess is how I put it. Um, Another thing is you don't work typical hours because, of course, you have to be available whenever they go into surgery, so you never know when that's going to be. To me, that's fine though because I love not having a typical schedule, so that would be to my benefit. Um, Common job tasks are, of course, first and foremost, giving support to the family and the patient, and a big part of it is therapeutic medical play using toys and medical equipment so that way they're not as traumatized by seeing certain medical tools. They become more used to them. And outpatient consultation with the families, and you also have to collaborate with the various other treatments they're going through, other therapy programs, to make sure that you're giving them well-rounded help. So if they need help stretching or that, you have to be part of that too. Which goes hands in hands in making sure that the child in your care, they might have to be sitting down a long time or this or that, and you have to make sure that they're progressing at the same rate as other kids their age. So if you're working with an infant, you need to make sure that they're learning to walk, talk, or that as other kids their age. And one thing that I didn't really think of is that you help give pre-admission tours and give information about the hospital. So that made me think a lot about how you really have to know the building and the different aspects of where you work, because you'll be asked lots of questions. And you're also in charge of event parties, such as putting on the holiday parties and parties to help raise money for your hospital or wherever you work. And you're also in charge of training and supervising the volunteers and the service animals that come in and out. And I think that would be kind of cool to help work with the volunteers and help see the service animals and know where to best put them. And educational requirements, you must have at least your bachelor's degree. They'll take anyone in any field. You just have to have a certification in child life. And the starting salary range in Idaho Falls is 31 to 33,000, but since my family's from San Diego, I looked that one up too, and that's 41 to 43,000. And after you've worked for a while in Idaho Falls, you can get up to 46,000, and in San Diego it goes up to 60,000. So this is really more a job that you do because you love it and you want to make a difference. Of course, you're not gonna make bank over it. But yep, I'm most interested in working in a hospital setting or a specialized camp. I think it'd be really cool to work with ones with terminal illnesses like lupus, diabetes, or such, and be able to help them cope. But yep.